We've got 2 games left to go this year, and then it's on to the offseason to try and make this team better. Welcome back to the David Mayweather Show, everybody. The Saints franchise at 5-10, and many of our recent losses have been very winnable. We are missing a couple players this week, with Jacoby Pearman done for the year, and Ryan Ramczyk is going to miss this game as well. We're also going to make a couple moves and think ahead to the future and release 2 veterans. Eric Kendricks is first, who I thought actually played really good, and maybe he'll catch on somewhere else for the postseason. And then Trevis Gipson. After seeing Chester Hayward make some plays last week, I feel good about him getting more snaps. We're going to then elevate wide receiver Joe Sanford, who offers the closest to Jacoby Pearman skill set we have on this team. And then we'll also bring in a backup tackle with Ryan Ramczyk now injured, so Kevin Ross is also elevated. He's only played a couple games, but David Mayweather has looked really good in his limited action, and he's able to push the ball downfield better than the other quarterbacks we've played this year and even last. I really want to see if he can keep it up all the way through the end of the year, and we'll see what happens in the offseason. We also have a lot of rookies who have a chance at Rookie of the Year campaigns. Kevin Blackwell at tight end, Juan Beard at edge rusher. If those guys finish strong, could bring home some awards and at least build towards this team's future despite a losing season. But it's game 2 against the Carolina Panthers, and we are underway in our last division game of the year. KJ Osborne from the goal line, not quite Jacoby Pearman levels of return skill, and the offense takes over at the 17. Second start for David Mayweather. Saints trying to snap a 6-game losing streak, and Mayweather across the middle connects with Chris Olave and a gain of 6. Alvin Kamara has a 1,000-yard season. He receives his first handoff. He's got room outside and makes a nice move on Cunningham, getting 8 and a first down. 2 tight ends off to the right. Mayweather for Josh Oliver, a gain of 7. Saints need 3 here. It's 3rd down. Pressure coming, and passes caught. That's Chris Olave into Panther territory. Last week, Mayweather got this connection going early, off to a good start again today. Kamara now downhill for 5. The offense has been a pretty enjoyable show lately. 3rd down, caught again by Olave, and that moves the sticks. Mayweather really thriving when this offense is opened up. Out of the eye now, and off the play action, it is dumped off to Alvin Kamara, and it is a 3rd down upcoming. Mayweather to the air, off the mark though for Josh Oliver, and the drive comes to an end. 3 points for our Saints, and now the defense trying to take some steps forward against the Carolina Panthers, who beat us by 3 a few weeks back. Bryce Young had a massive game, going for over 400 yards. He opens and is intercepted. That's Tyrell Stoudemire, and a touchdown for the 2nd-year DB, who's a big play magnet. Every time he sees the field, he makes sure you notice. Jonathan Mingo didn't do his quarterback any favors here, spinning the wrong way. 2nd interception of the year for Stoudemire, and a 10-0 Saints advantage here in the 1st. Bryce Young back to it. 1st down, throwing at Mingo, and threw it too low. The running back is Doug Wallace, and Young's got a connection. This time he and Mingo on the same page for 20. 3 tight ends now for Carolina. Weak side, Doug Wallace following Ike Ekwonu to the open space. 23 for the young tailback. Carolina opens it up now for Bryce Young. From the empty look, away from the pressure, and Young throws off the mark in the direction again of Tyrell Stoudemire. 3rd down for the Panthers, and setting up a screen. Here's Doug Wallace. outruns his blocker and is taken down by Marshawn Lattimore. And Carolina brings on the field goal team. This is Chad Ryland through the uprights and a 10-3 ball game. All three drives have led to points one way or another. And Mayweather across the middle for Kevin Blackwell, trying to build that Rookie of the Year campaign. Play fake Kamara. Downfield and open. Caught by Blackwell into Panther territory. All the way down to the 17. You can't lose track of this guy. He is way too dangerous. And now they're going Wildcat. Kamara flips to A.T. Perry. Has some daylight. And is close to the first down. They'll rule him a little bit short. David Mayweather back in. Kamara's carry. First down. Drives down to the 3. Looking for another score. I formation. To the left. Down goes Kamara. Well played by Romeo Cooks. Second and goal. Play fake. Mayweather for Olave. And he couldn't handle it. Had a chance. It's third down. Perry and Olave on the left. Play fake. Heavy pressure. Sacked by Brian Burns. And Carolina keeps us out of the end zone. Offenses have only managed field goals so far. It's 13-3. Bryce Young off the fake. Delivers to Adam Thielen near midfield. Saints loading up the box here, and they bring pressure. That's caught. First down, Hayden Hurst to the 35. Young starting to find his groove now. He bails out to the right and drops it into Thielen. Goal to go, Carolina. And the Panther offense looking like how they played a couple weeks ago. Doug Wallace. He's out-muscled by Tommy Tomlinson on the play. On third down, Young feels pressure. He connects with Hurst shy of the end zone. And is stopped by Jerry Rayburn. But Carolina leaves the offense out there from inside the 1. Back to pass. Intercepted! It's Jabril Peppers. And Carolina gets nothing. I'm pretty sure this is our first multi-interception game as a defense all year. What a play. Down goes Mayweather. He is sacked by Timmons. Pressure given up by Jimmy Ward. On third down, better protection, and wide open is Kevin Blackwell. Looks to be a big day for the rookie tight end and his Rookie of the Year hopes. 2:30 till halftime. Mayweather hesitated and then drops it off to George Levens. Fullback in the game, 3rd and 5. We do it different. Mayweather on a deep drop. He's hit and loses it. Scooped up by Brian Burns. He's chased inside the 20 and brought down by Kendre Miller. This whole first half has gone the Saints' way, but this could prove to be a huge momentum swing. Another pressure by Timmons inside, and now at the 5, Panther ball. Young throwing, caught for the touchdown, Jonathan Mingo. Just like that, a 3-point game. Saints still lead. We'll see how they respond to that. Got to protect the quarterback and get the ball out. Caught by Chris Olave, this time for 8. They have all their timeouts, and it's out to Miller on the screen. Across the 40 and out of bounds. Miller continues to play in the second and third quarters. This one is floated downfield and just led Blackwell too far. That downfield accuracy has been mostly great for Mayweather. Now under pressure, he heaves it up and it's out of reach for Chris Olave. And the Panthers will take over. They were down 13-3 and suddenly have a chance to take the lead before half. Hurst on the catch and a good gain of 9. The clock a factor, though. They only have 38 seconds left. 2 timeouts. First down, Hurst to the 34. Jerry Rayburn getting some snaps at linebacker, number 47. But Bryce Young carving up the defense through the middle. And they'll burn their last time out. Not quite in field goal range. Spitting out of pressure. Caught by Wallace. And the ball's punched out and picked up by the Saints. That's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Now it's New Orleans who might have a chance to score. Marshawn Lattimore learned a thing or two watching Charles Tillman. And there's still some time for the offense. They can use the entire field. On first down, complete to Levens. And now from here you could kick. But they've got 11 seconds. Mayweather steps up, heaving it, overthrowing A.T. Perry. And now they bring on the field goal team. 54 for Blake Grupe. Kick is up and stays inside the left upright. It is good. Saints lead 16-10, playing one of their better halves of football in recent weeks. They picked up 2 turnovers. The offense looked really good, but a costly turnover helped close the gap. Here's a matchup between 2 teams that surprisingly we have beat handily this year. The Falcons lead San Francisco as they're eyeing a division title, as is Carolina. Then a score down in Tampa. The Buccaneers have faltered down the stretch. They are likely missing the postseason after losing today to Chicago. We're also missing the postseason, but I think we have some players to be excited about looking ahead to next year and beyond. Now let's get this second half underway. Panthers will have it first, and out of the end zone, returned by Jaquez Cunningham, right through the middle, and no one left to stop him. Carolina takes the lead on the opening kick of the second half. This guy's got a bright future at corner, and he's also an electrifying return man. 17-16, we trail for the first time. And Kendre Miller can't find much space. Perry to the right on second down. Mayweather throwing incomplete for Gilliam, covered by Jeremy Chin. It's third down for the Saints. Dumped off and nowhere to go for Kendre Miller. A 3-and-out and a rough start to this half. There's Doug Wallace, who fumbled at the end of the first half, playing for the injured Miles Sanders. Bryce Young over the middle, and Adam Thielen took a shot from JOK. Third down. Young downfield. It is caught by Thielen, despite good coverage from Marshawn Lattimore. Into Saint territory, and blitzed by Owusu-Koramoah. There's a sack for the Saints. Pass rush has been a little lacking today, so we bring the extra man. Now Young feels pressure, gets the deep pass away, and it's broken up by Tommy Tomlinson. Saints take over. Seeing some better defense this week. Deep drop, and the pressure from Brian Burns. Without Ryan Ramczyk, you've got to pay extra attention on that right side. Manny Golson doing his best. Now the pressure shows up from the inside. It's Zadarius Smith, and the protection breaks down on this drive. Good field position and a run for Wallace. He shakes out Beard, who recovers to make the tackle at midfield. 3rd and 3, and running straight up the gut, Doug Wallace. A first down for Carolina, 59 yards on the ground. Here's Young dropping back, wants the deep ball, and Thielen goes up to get it. Down at the 12, Carolina back in the red zone. They go I formation. It's the fullback here, Andy Janovich, pushing the pile, and he got 5 yards on that. 1 yard away. Hand off to Wallace, and he is in for the score. The second year back out of USC now has 13 rushing touchdowns on the season. What a year. Carolina now leading by 8 as Kendre Miller finds some space. He jukes out J.C. Horn and gains 8. Third quarter winding down. Another rough quarter here for New Orleans, but Miller gets the first. Play action for Mayweather. To the outside, and that's caught by Blackwell, running away from Brian Burns. They should use him in coverage more often. First down, a play action. Mayweather floating it up, and Perry cannot come down with it between all those Carolina defensive backs. Risky play there for Mayweather. Now second down, he gets it away, and it's caught. Olave sprints to the sideline with first down yardage. We're on to the fourth quarter in Carolina. Kendre Miller running left, gains 4. Saints a little more pass heavy with the success of Mayweather. Off play action, gets it away, and that is caught by A.T. Perry. Another high level throw from David Mayweather. He throws this one out quick. That's Olave for 6 yards. But can they get 6 points? Miller up the middle. Not in. Denied around the 1. They got Alvin Kamara back in there. Running straight ahead for the touchdown. And the Saints are a 2-point try from tying this game. And they will go for it. They've been successful on their attempts recently. For the tie. Caught by Olave, and we're all tied at 24 in the fourth. We're in for a fun finish, it looks like. And Carolina will take over at their own 23. Doug Wallace meets Owusu Koromoa and gets 1. 4-man rush, and nearly intercepted as Thielen put it on the ground. He did have some fumble issues in his Minnesota days. Third down, what a grab! Rayburn put a shoulder into Thielen but couldn't knock it loose. Quick throw to Terrace Marshall. Again, the Saints just cannot get a hand on it. Wallace cuts right, he found the opening. First down to the Saint 46. Wallace has bounced back nicely from his fumble. Fake from Young, and caught by Marshall. Tomlinson tried to knock it down and just missed. A lot of close plays here going Carolina's way. Underneath, and bouncing off defenders. Tommy Tremble to the 10. I can't believe he just got 9 off of that. They run with Wallace. Outside he goes. Stopped by James Bolden. We got less than 5 to play. Wallace running left. He is in for the touchdown. What a day for Doug Wallace. And Carolina is back in front here in the final minutes. The Saints have lost 6 consecutive games, 4 by 1 possession. Now need the touchdown. This one is caught by Gilliam. He runs right through the defender and has the first down. Going single back on first down, and Mayweather bootlegs left. Lobs it up right to Olave. First down at the 43 of Carolina. 3 wide for the Saints. Olave wide open inside the 30. 22 more. Getting down in the red zone here in a hurry. Well, now they're in the red zone and still running strong. Alvin Kamara to the 7. We've passed the 2-minute warning. Saints run it. Here's Kamara. Good run to the 2. And they can let this clock wind all the way down to 1:15. Kamara, he's in for the touchdown. his second of the game, and the Saints can either kick the extra point or go for two. And they will kick. With how much time there is on the clock, it's hard to want Carolina to use all 4 downs when we have the worst scoring defense in the league. So it's going to be Jaquez Cunningham on the return, moves to the right, slips past the defender, and is spun down at his own 34. Good run back when you only need a field goal to win. The defense has come up short in a lot of these scenarios lately. They protect Young, and he checks down to Wallace. It's a gain of 6. They have all their timeouts. Chad Ryland has a strong leg. Can we keep him out of range? Blitz coming. Pass. Caught. Jonathan Mingo across midfield. Timeout. Panthers. 31 seconds on the clock. Excellent protection. Nice play by Thielen. He gets 5 and out of bounds. It's a 60-yard field goal from here. Setting up the screen, and all over it is Brian Bresee. Loss of 4 on the play. It's third down. One more play. Pressure picked up. Young off balance. Caught by Marshall. First down, Carolina. And from here, it's a 45-yarder. The Saints use timeouts, and really they just have to hope for a fumble or a TFL. 6 yards for Wallace. Doug Wallace cuts left, following a block inside the 10. From here, it's a chip shot. Chad Ryland. Kick is good from 21 yards out. And there's only 3 seconds left for the New Orleans Saints. They'll run this play from the 25. David Mayweather's last play of the game. Heaves up the deep ball, a little bit underthrown, and Olave is knocked to the ground, and the game is over. For the second time this year, Carolina beats us 34-31. And the Saints have now dropped their last 7 games. The last 4 have all gone down to the wire, and we've failed to make the big plays in any of them. We're a pretty good 5-11 team, I guess you could say. Another good showing for David Mayweather. I continue to be so impressed with his downfield accuracy. We went away from some of the running game. I'm kind of letting the pass game go here late just because that's where we have more players I want to see with Mayweather, some of the linemen, Kevin Blackwell, and some of the other receivers. So we're probably going to be a little pass heavy towards the end here. But man, it's just ridiculous we haven't found a way to win at least one of these. It is helping our draft position, so as I put it on Twitter the other day, you can call this entertainment. The playoff picture is coming together, and we are looking now at having likely a top 7 or 8 pick. The Steelers have one more win than us. I don't think there's a lot of movement we could have up or down based on the last game. So we've been over a lot of the key needs and key positions, but there's one missing. Let's talk fullbacks now. Reggie Gilliam is a big part of our offense, and I like him a lot. He just doesn't want to come back. I think I could be able to franchise tag him, unless the franchise tag at fullback is the running back franchise tag, in which case that won't work. If I lose out, I'm hoping that there are some good options in the draft class. There are some size and speed guys that I think can block and run as well as Reggie Gilliam, or similar. But I prefer to keep Gilliam knowing exactly what kind of player he is. I like having our good fullback. Looking at the award standings now with 1 game left. For Offensive Rookie of the Year, we still see that Kevin Blackwell is in first, but David Mayweather is up a position into 5th place. I really want to know what's possible if he has a big week 18. I don't think Juan Beard's going to catch Antoine Mickens, especially as he's been a little quieter here recently. Didn't make much of an impact today. But man, David Mayweather's given me a lot to think about as the end of the year approaches. The way I look at it right now, no matter how well he plays with like normal development, his injuries a lot lower, I still am leaning towards taking a quarterback. But next year, I think it would be a legitimate competition to see who plays. If I do take a quarterback in the first round, that player still holds a lot of value in a trade if Mayweather actually is this team's franchise quarterback. But 4 games is just not going to be enough to make that determination. But if Mayweather could continue to play at this same level, and next year's preseason's probably going to be really interesting, who knows what could happen. Next episode's going to be our last one till the offseason. We'll wrap up Week 18. The season recap should fit there at the end. I think that we know exactly what I'll say about the team anyway. And that's going to do it for today, everybody. I'm feeling very prepared right now for the offseason. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting that to be later this week. So thank you all for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day.